Can we move on?
Let's talk about David Jaffe. Let's start off with David Jaffe.
Let's talk about the Badger Penguin. Fucking.
So the God of Cuck is having a little bit of a melty melt, and he's having a melty melt because, quite frankly, I think I don't know if this is her doing
guilt. This is guilt. He knows
say,
that he gave her the platform to fuck herself.
I was gonna say I don't know if it's her doing, saying, "Hey, can you just run a little bit of defense right now because I'm getting a lot of hate from the stream, and I realize we might have went too far, we might have said too much, whatever." Or maybe, like you said, he's feeling guilt because he knows that by bringing her on the platform and agreeing beforehand, apparently, that they were not going to talk about anything lawsuit related, they still ended up talking about things that are lawsuit related and ended up hurting, or potentially hurting, Alyssa Mercantes' case. So he made an entire video, but before we talk about the video, I want to talk about the live felting that I gave David Jaffe. So I called him out, and I saw this post here that he did yesterday that has 5 likes, right? And keep in mind, David Jaffe has 71,000 followers on Twitter. So I simply asked him a question. I said, "Hey, question, you have over 70,000 followers on this account. This post has only 2 likes. Can you explain how this is even remotely possible? It's over a day over. How?" 512 likes.
Damn.
What?
I got 512 likes on David Jaffe's post. They got 5 likes, bro. Can I get?
Damn.
Oh my god!
I wish I had a Don DeMarco or something. I don't have a Don DeMarco.
I sent it to Smash. I can forward it to you if you want.
What did you think I was gonna say?
I knew what you was gonna say. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had.
Which was what? I was never gonna say that.
Yeah, right.
That's crazy. That's actually disgusting. Yeah. So David Jaffe got felted pretty damn hard, and not just me. Every reply here's got more likes than fucking David Jaffe's own post getting likes. So. The man's out here botting followers left and right. That's the only explanation for this, because that's just ridiculous. But anyway, that's besides the point. So let's talk about this video. So he made a video calling out, obviously, Smash JT. And of course, since he couldn't help himself, he's got to call out Vera Dark too.
I got a question for you before you move on to the video.
Oh, snap. Go ahead.
Do you think it's because he's botting followers, or do you think he's just that irrelevant? Because I've seen content creators get up a bunch of, subscribers or a bunch of followers, and then they become completely irrelevant and nobody's engaging with them anymore. It's just like it's like watching a ghost account tweet.
So
I think it's both.
I mean, the answer is
it could be that.
Yeah.
It could be both. But see, here's the problem. So with figures like David Jaffe, people will follow him simply because they know him from God of War, right? Not that they care about anything he's fucking doing, not that they care about anything he's got on YouTube going on. They simply follow him only because of his God of War creation.
That's it.
So
it was like, oh, it's the God of War guy. I'll follow him.
Yeah, you have a lot of people in the industry also that will follow known prominent figures just to say that they do, and not engage with anything that's in their catalog whatsoever. So yes, I do think it's people that are not engaging, and I would argue to say it's probably 60-40. I would say 60% are people from the industry that are following him, that don't give a fuck about what he's doing. They just follow him because he's somebody who probably has connections, and they feel like if they follow him, maybe they could utilize it one day, or at the very least, try to get a follow back so that they can talk about it at a brunch or something with somebody. Yeah, the God of War guy follows me.
But there's another factor at play too. Leftists don't actually give a fuck about video games. So
Right.
I think he was canceled out of the industry. That's what I think.
I'll take it one step further, Cassie. I would say that the leftists in the industry don't give a fuck about what anybody else in the industry is doing. They just flat out do not support each other tangibly with anything. And we see that every single time with multiple different scenarios. We saw it with the Gaming While Black documentary, where fucking Booty Adams had to donate $1,500 to his own documentary that he's part of, just because
did it
nobody
the other day.
else.
Ask for game code. The other day, asked for a game code.
I was laughing. It's like, damn,
that.
where'd you get 15K from? You can't. I mean, you can't.
Borrowed it.
1,500. Yeah, it's like you're out here begging for codes for games to make content,
Nah,
Yeah.
when he was up in Canada, he earned that shit on Saturday night. Trust me.
yeah.
My
man.
goodness!
Well, it's a
Watching the
combination of things,
show.
right? So he's not buying video games, which means he could save every dollar for the most part, aside from his necessities, which is obviously food. And then on top of that, he also has what do you call it? Sponsorships and stuff that he takes advantage of. So he gets some money because he's another one that faked it, so he made it.
He's never show renewed. Remember how he was all like, "Yo, we might not have a show next season because all the money's going to the elections."
Dude, such a fucking grift, man. I think I spoke about this on Hypnocast because I was like, you understand that Booty Adams did the same exact fucking lie that Take This did, where Take This was like, oh yeah, we're gonna die if we don't get $90,000 in 2 months or 3 months or whatever. Save us.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a magic anonymous donator that's gonna match every dollar. So even though we only hit 40,000, we're gonna magically somehow get to almost 90. With a anonymous donor, we're saved. Yay!
Yeah,
Thanks
you predicted that shit.
Yeah, you want to know what's crazy? New
I'm
Black
not done.
Street.
Hold on. I'm not done, motherfucker.
Go ahead,
and then Booty Adams right after, he did the same thing. He's like, yeah, we're not going to be able to have a Spawn on Me podcast unless we hit XYZ amount of money. So if you can donate, great. Nobody donated. And he said that if he didn't reach his goal, he wouldn't be around in 2025, but he can only be around in 26. Guess what? Motherfucker didn't hit his goal. And he's there in 2025 streaming to 5 people, but it doesn't matter. He's still
no one.
So he lied his ass off. So and nobody talks about that. Nobody calls him out on it. It's ridiculous.
Think about how depressing that is, by the way, for doing it as long as he's been doing it and just still doing it to having 5 listeners. That's brutal.
All those connections, all that metaphorical dick sucking he does. And New Black Street has better streams every week than his. That's crazy.
I was about to say, I know white SoundCloud rappers with rainbow hair that get more listeners. Like,
keep in mind, 7,000 followers on YouTube. Also, I don't know of any channel that has 7,000 subscribers that gets 5 viewers or less.
That's fucking crazy.
Maybe 30.
Yeah.
Maybe 30. Maybe 20 at the lowest.
Actually,
I got 7,000. I was even before Smash's rate was in the hundreds last night.
Mhm.
Well, wait. Last year. I was at 7,000 streaming to about 5 niggas.
I mean, yeah, but that was before you had this like cowboy grip and shit. And you were just like every other black dude on X. So like,
how many white people?
Well, you were making TikToks. That was your bread and butter. You would make like little small videos, right?
Who, me?
Yeah. I remember you uploaded a lot.
It was his Wonder Bread and butter, Cassie.
Well,
Yeah, but
Jesus
seriously, I never thought I'd hear that.
yeah, that's crazy.
You did
we are
dance.
savage
You did
today.
the
What the
whole
fuck?
like special like shit. We put Lumi to sleep again. Fuck.
He said Wonder Bread.
Be careful, Razor Fist is in the building.
Oh, man.
She's smiling while she sleeps.
I think so.
Oh yeah, she likes it.
That's
One eye
Oh
open.
my god, no.
that's so adorable. Look at it.
Hey, yo, Razor Fist is bricked right now.
Real.
John De La Rose got to go pray real quick, seeing that Avatar.
Anyway, so David Jaffe made a video, and he's having a little coping session now. We could check out the video. It's not that long; it's about 8 minutes long, and but there's really a key component into it, and basically that's he's running damage control for Alyssa Mercantes because of his own live stream. I think what it is that he got called out so much. He obviously didn't like the clips that were made from his stream, which there were a lot of them, going around on social media calling out the hypocrisy. Like, I mean, we made one, or I made one about the sexual harassment thing, right? How she claims that what do you call it? Fucking 8-Bit Eric sexually harassed her by being drunk on stream. Meanwhile, David Jaffe says he wants to fuck her live in front of I don't even know what.
I'm calling her an anti-Semite, by the way.
Yeah,
Wow, yeah, at the same time.
Yeah, if you didn't hate the Jews, I'd fuck the shit out of you.
I
Yeah,
can't find that show. I can't
Well,
find
let me-
that show of the two of them.
I'll play. He probably hit it. He probably privatized it.
If he hit it, that tells you why he made this video then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I'll
got
play
ratioed
it
to
for
hell as
everybody
well.
because we have 1,400 people watching. So I just want everybody to understand exactly who the God of Cuck is. So let's just play it.
And I would take her to Chili's maybe. You know, like genuinely, I just want the best for her. Genuinely.
Listen, if it was consensual and you didn't hate the Jews, I'd fuck the shit out of you. I would.
People are gonna clip that.
Good,
You know that I
clip
don't.
Clip it. I know you don't. Come on. But that's the thing. Why can't we have fun?
Bruh.
The most amazing
we
thing
have
about
fun.
that clip, as somebody who frequently drinks, is that like the more drunk you get, the more honest you get. So when Eric says, "I just want the best for her," he actually means it because his sober filter is gone. It's almost sweet.
Yep. So now we got this video, which is one big coping session, and the title of this video is something he titles it in a way. Because whenever he's arguing with people, he always says, well, you got to make sure you make it very obvious that your opinion. You got to use words like I think. You know what I mean? And that's why he titled it I think in all caps. They are lying to you about Alyssa Mercantes. Because, again, he doesn't want any legal blowback or whatever. This guy swears that he's like 2 steps ahead.
This fucking dickhead has read a couple of psychology books and now he thinks he's a fucking super genius. He's a fucking penguin-looking badger-faced dickhead.
He's a creeper to women between Varadark and Alyssa. Like, fucking creeper. Like,
he's
a fucking loser.
He really
he's an irrelevant,
found the
fucking
princess
loser.
in the other castle.
Yeah, no, he's got a hard on for Varadark. Like, and in all seriousness, he's got an obsession. Anyway, so let's just play the beginning, just to get an idea, and then we'll have some comments.
I just want to make it clear just how disingenuous a lot of these people are. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like Alyssa. You don't have to agree with anything we say. But
we don't.
It'd be nice, at least, if some of you guys who don't know you're being lied to, or at least being informed by people who are not informed themselves.
Real quick.
It would be,
okay.
Straight up, this is hey, trust me, bro. I have no evidence, but I'm just gonna talk really softly and say, just believe us, man. This is just
exactly.
Yeah, he's pulling psychology 101, man. It's just like trying to talk to people with an empathetic, low tone voice, trying to get people to think that you'll never ever, betray their trust. It's a fucking joke, man. Because
he's trying to appear
again,
like he's claims through the lies.
He claims that we are disingenuous, right? That's what he's claiming. But these are the same people that truly believe that the entire audience that watches streams like this or videos like ours are 20-year-old white male incels. Like they think no women no women watch, no people of color watch, no nothing. They only think white 20-year-old incels. They said that on this stream.
He did. What's more fucking disingenuous? A bunch of people. What's more disingenuous? A bunch of people who didn't know each other and ended up meeting each other because they all came to the same fucking conclusions organically, or a male feminist who then just invites women onto his stream so that he can sexually harass them.
No, apparently it's not sexual harassment. As long as you're both leftists, it's perfectly fine.
Apparently.
Call him what he is.
Disingenuous.
He's an old Joe Biden ass nigga, bro. He want to grab Alyssa Mercantes Conte. You know what I'm talking about? He's nasty.
Allegedly.
No, not allegedly. He
not allegedly. He straight up fucking said it.
My fucking show, allegedly. Goddamn.
Okay. Kata said not allegedly. Fucking
oh my god.
Jaffe is a nasty old man that wants to grab women's vaginas.
He's saying all this off camera too. Kata's like,
Kata, you can make it okay. You can make it okay if you just do what Jaffe does and just say, I think, before you say it.
Oh, yeah. I think that David Jaffe is an old, creepy fucker. I'm sorry. And I got my camera on because I'm trying to edit
I think so too.
Same stream. He admitted to paying for sex work. There's nothing wrong with sex work before. I've paid for it.
He literally says he's gone to sex workers. Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying.
No one man said he'll suck off a hobo. Why should I take anything that he says seriously?
Not only has he said that, but
fucking
repeated it multiple times. Like
multiple times.
That's kind of like his fallback to be like, yes, I will do it. I will. Give me the $1 million. I will suck off a hobo. I'm like,
now we have a clip of Smash JT saying it. So that's
shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I was gonna try and stop you, but it was too quick.
This stream is filled with them admitting all kinds of shit. It's just insane. So they end up coping about it. But anyway, let's continue.
Be nice to share that data with you and do with that what you want.
She went on a live stream with none other than David Jaffe. She went on a rant. She went on rambles, and
dude's fucking bricked up the way she said his name.
Extremely bad, and she accidentally destroyed her own lawsuit. So this is a Smash JT article.
The last couple of days since Alyssa came on my show, I've seen a number of this.
I've
sort of
realized
thing
how
on
badly I fucked up and stitched up my friend.
Pretty
You
much.
told me to
Right?
pause. Why? What happened?
Oh,
No,
just
I'm
what he
saying
said.
he's like the last couple of days
said-
I've
said the
realized
other
that I
day I
completely
looked at
threw
him
my
like,
friend under the bus and
Oh, got it.
Yeah,
got
he
it.
wants
Internet.
Alyssa to put him under something.
Mhm.
I really think he was probably hoping that Alyssa would be like, "So, were you serious about that?" Or like,
Right.
and like slide into DMs and whatnot.
Well,
Alyssa
dude, don't
Mercantes.
Dude,
forget,
you
near
fucked
the
up
end
my
of the
lawsuit.
stream, he straight up said, and I'm going to be hitting you up again in a couple weeks, but I'm not going to turn into one of those guys that like just hits you up all the time. Like that's a green room conversation, homie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, while we have her, Cassie, what do you think about Gotta Cuck?
Dude, honestly, if he isn't talking about us, he has nothing. Look at his fucking channel. His channel is fucking dead unless he's talking about culture war topics, unless he's shitting on Vera Dark. Of course, getting Alyssa Mercantes on his show is like a big fucking grab because now everyone's gonna be talking about me, the one that got Alyssa on my stream. Like that's really what we can
How
clearly tell about
pathetic.
it. It is pathetic.
How
He's
pathetic is it that a guy
loser.
who created God of War has to get a fucking failure of a journalist on his channel to have any relevance?
I thought you were about to say failure of a cam whore.
Oh my
Fine,
god,
a failed cam whore, yeah.
we no longer have to say allegedly for that.
Could have been that good at it.
Crazy, bro.
We
How
don't
long-
have to say allegedly.
How long was Alyssa Mercantes' official needed long break from X? How long did that last? A day?
Less than 24 hours.
She's
Less
been
than
back like
24
3
hours.
times. She keeps dipping back in and then going protected again.
We all knew that was bullshit.
Right.
But anyway, let's continue because again,
Can't stay away from the
you gotta
black.
go. You got a couple minutes.
Oh, I got a couple minutes.
All right, let's do it.
Destroyed her lawsuit. She accidentally destroyed her lawsuit, caught in a huge lie. Mercante quits X, destroys lawsuit versus the Smash. What's his name? Jet.
This is
whatever,
bullshit as
Smash
well.
guy. I'm
He's
not a
straight
lawyer.
up fucking. There's no way he doesn't know exactly who Smash
Right.
JT is.
trying
And
to-
later on in this video, he
Exactly.
even
Well,
references the fact that she says, "Don't talk about Jeff." So he rolls that out straight away, like he totally, absolutely
This
knows the name
is-
Jeff, but he
This
doesn't
is
know
a
Smash
psychology
JT.
play. It's a
Fucking
psychology play where he's trying to pretend as if he's the outsider looking in, that
Yep.
he is not part of this nonsense, that he's not on their side or anybody's side, that he's totally neutral and whatnot. He does this, and I cannot stand it because he talks about being disingenuous in the beginning of the video, but then he pretends to not know anybody's names in this particular
have
section of
him
YouTube.
In my
which-
Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, which is bullshit. He knows everybody's names. He
Well,
obviously does.
I have him in my intro where he's like, "Smash JT, I fucking hate that guy." Like he literally knows
Yes.
me, and
Yeah,
said,
he reacted as soon as your name came up. Yeah,
"Yeah, he knows exactly who I am." Like
He's
Right.
the definition of a grifter, bro.
But he
knows
does
it-
he's
he
lying
does it
with
for
everybody. Monetary gain.
he's a typical textbook fake pseudo intellectual leftist. That's why he's got loads of
And
bullshit.
somebody
books on
should
his
make the
channels
clip.
behind it.
Somebody should make the clip of where he says he hates Smash JT, followed up by the fact that he's saying that we're being
Yeah.
disingenuous and trying to pretend he doesn't know who Smash JT is. And then
Yeah.
just by that alone, you don't even have to watch the rest of his video. You know he's full of shit because he's just sitting there pretending like you don't know who Smash JT is. Yet we have him on
Amazing.
live in 4K saying I hate Smash JT.
Mhm.
And that is why Atreus is 1,000 times more relevant and resonating with fine folks watching than Jaffa Cake ever will be. In fact, Atreus's video covering this same situation has done better than Jaffe's. What does that tell
lot
you?
of
That is
glazing.
amazing.
Right.
Well, I mean, that's a
lot of
simple
glazing.
thing. You can tell as many people as you want
Somebody
that you
give
are
this nigga a
intelligent.
clap, bro.
Did
Give
racism
him a
just
clap.
end right
but let me
before
put
our
on a
eyes?
condom next time. For crying out
You
loud.
can absolutely, you can sit and scream and shout about how fucking intelligent you are, but intelligence can only be detected through application. That's why. That's the answer to what you said, right?
Are you talking about Razor Fist or Jaffe?
What?
Oh man.
Wow.
Man,
Press
I
play.
Sides of
I
the
have never
retard
talked about
coin. Holy
racist.
shit.
I'm pressing play.
So take it with a grain of salt. But I think I have read the I've read the lawsuit. Here it is right
No,
here.
you
If
haven't.
you're curious what a lot
He
of people
definitely
are
is
pointing to.
He has not read all 54 pages or whatever it is of that lawsuit. I guarantee you.
Yeah,
Guarantee.
there's two things they're pointing to, saying, "See, you caught yourself in a lie." Blah blah blah. It's a defamation suit that she's filed against the
Look at the
Smash
mental
guy.
gymnastics this
What
man
she
has
is
to run through. Watch
saying
this.
is that he
he's
defamed her,
building.
said things like she was a prostitute and she took money for sex. Blah blah blah. That's kind of the main crux of it. There's a whole backlog in this, which is really interesting reading about what this Smash guy was doing before he kind of became this sort of internet
Smash guy.
personality
So
and
he's
what she's
implanted
done,
in
blah, blah.
to call me the Smash guy, just to let everyone know for sure he has no idea who I am.
Right. He does it. He does it throughout the entire video. You're the Smash
like-
guy.
That sounds
It's
kind of
like some guy.
compliment,
It's
like,
like
oh, the Smash guy. Like, what, the dude that gets laid a lot? All
it's
right, like-
the same. Yeah. It's the same tactic that fucking second tier beta male cucks use when they're trying to get a woman to sleep with them and the woman has a boyfriend, so they act like they don't know his name to undermine him. It's
Oh yeah,
pathetic.
you and Mr. Man, you know what I mean?
You and
Like,
what's his name? Jeffrey. What's his name? Yeah.
he's
Hey,
a
just
literal.
Wallace, pause real quick. I just looked at the numbers. This video is at 2,400 views, and Atreus's video is at 2,600 views. And his video came out 20 hours ago, and Atreus came out 9 hours ago.
Hey, somebody give my boy Trey's a clap up, bro. Because my man is ratioing one of the creators of God of War right now.
I mean, he has
Attaboy, Atreus. Love to see it.
I can't wait for you to make a great game as well, Atreus.
David
What,
Jaffe,
man,
hey,
Atreus,
pay
what a way to
attention.
start your month, bro.
A video that I made about the Gamey While Black documentary is doing better than your video, and you have 55,000 subs.
Yep.
Nigga, please.
Okay, bro.
Don't gas them out too much now.
Glazing.
Do with that what you want. It's kind of interesting. I haven't read a lot of lawsuits, but I've read enough to know that this one is written in a way that's like, oh, it's pretty clear to understand what's going on here.
He definitely didn't read it.
Did not read it at all. This man is
pretty clear.
skipping through. He's like, fuck, I don't remember where's the segment that I actually read. I gotta find it. I gotta find it quickly.
Section C, paragraph 92. That's the guy's name, Smash J. Oh,
that's the guy's name, Smash JT. Okay.
I see
The
Smash
guy
JT,
who
right, is Jeff
spurred out about.
Tarzia.
This entire video, just so you know, is just him trying to gain favor with Alyssa Mercante. All of it, in my opinion, by the way. This is my opinion. This video is to try to gain favor with Alyssa Mercante to run damage control against her enemy, to also further the public docs of Smash JT, because he then encourages people at the end of this video to go check the link into his description, which has the lawsuit, which also obviously everybody knows has Smash JT's information in that particular lawsuit. So he's encouraging people and whatever followers that actually watch his video to go click it, who will then find Smash's address and harass him or whatever the case would be. That's all this video is for. This video is for so he can send it to Alyssa and be like, look what I did for you, BB. And that's it.
Yep.
Let me smash, baby.
You want to come on my show now?
I just before we get to it, because I know
my Viagra, baby.
I know he's going to try and say that being a cam girl is not the same as prostitution, but I just want it to be clear that it is listed on Wikipedia, various other sites, that stripping is part of prostitution. So,
and she did call it what again?
Sex work.
No.
Sex work.
Oh, digital
stripping.
Digital stripping. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
She said basically digital stripping. Man, I'm telling you, she cooked herself so bad. It's insane.
I think it's
Well, I actually love the term digital stripping because, like, digital code's all ones and zeros, and she's absolutely a 1 or a 0. So,
fucking guy.
So what do you fucking call it? What do you call it? What? She's a 10? Is that what you mean?
no, I say 1 or a 0. Come on,
Yeah,
now.
no, I'm kidding.
Shout
What
out
the
to
fuck did they call it before we had digital video then?
Trying to ruin it, bitch.
So if you buy a fucking old
Big Booty
VHS
Cassie
porno
her
video-
out, bro.
One at a time.
Big Booty Cassie gotta talk. Let her talk, bro.
I just want to say, ladies out there, conduct yourselves with integrity, especially online, because you end up like Alyssa Mercante otherwise. Respect yourself first and foremost. Otherwise, other people will not respect you. And unfortunately, Alyssa has yet to learn this. And this is why she's in the situation that she's in. She's trying to recover whatever, I don't know, something that she herself destroyed first and foremost. So ladies,
it never happened. So
ladies,
that
conduct
she can
yourselves
blame
like
everyone
ladies.
else.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna head out, guys. It was really good talking to y'all. I have to actually go to work. Just real quick, check me out, Cult Classic Cage on YouTube. I'm like 35 subs away from hitting 6K. So any help with that is awesome. And follow me on Twitter at Mario Kart. That's all I gotta say. Thank you so much for having me. It was awesome, and look forward to hanging out with you guys very, very soon.
Shout out,
Mod, spam
Shout
her
out
channel in the
Cassie.
chat. Let's get her to 6K while she's at work.
Much love, y'all.
Get her to 6K.
I'll be in the
Peace
chat.
out, Cassie.
Peace.
All right, sounds good.
Bro, I've been
what I was
watching
gonna say
Jaffe
is,
for a while. That's crazy.
I know you've been watching. What I was gonna say is, it's ridiculous how she's over here trying to pretend as if first it was okay. He said I did sex work. That's not true. Now we come to find out it is true, right? Because digital stripping is a form of sex work. She admits that herself. Even Jaffe kind of sort of admits that himself in this video. So now that's kind of out the water. Obviously, you guys know there was a bunch of other shit that she's admitted to over time, and the whole "I suck dick" to get into the gaming industry. You're gonna realize that. You know what? Let me skip forward a little bit. Hold on. There's a part here where he says and tries to run damage control for that "I suck dick" comment, because he knows that that's the big kicker, right? He knows that that's the one that, like, right here. He knows that's the one that there's like, you have to do mental gymnastics to try to jump around that comment that she made. So what does he end up saying? He doesn't really have an answer. He says, well, I feel like obviously that was a joke.
And that
so
was literally the tweet that I based my comment off of. And they're like, well, no, you can't use that tweet to base a comment off of. I'm like,
well,
why
my
thing
is, if you're going to afford her the opportunity for a comment that simply says "I suck dick," right? If you are going to afford her the opportunity to be like, all right, that's a joke. That's clearly a joke. Why is that opportunity not afforded to anyone else? Why is it that Smash JT's tweets, which are obviously trollish, the guy's fucking trolling, obviously, and you could say he's joking, you could say it's trolling, whatever, but he's not actually being serious most of the time anyway.
Back. Like, that's the thing.
Why would you not afford him the same opportunity? That's the problem. This is the hypocrisy behind it, because you want everybody to be like, well, obviously she was joking. Okay, we'll give you that. Then give him that too. Why can't you give him that? Why does he gotta like be held to some fucking weird standard? It's like so ridiculous, you know?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. This is all entertaining. We have fun with it, but you take a step back and it's like, my God, this is so stupid.
It is. Let me play it because I want you guys to see the gymnastics. It's fucking insane. It's the only gymnastics he's ever done in his life.
It is equivalent to a law being broken. The other thing is the sucking dick part. Now, this is the tweet that is referenced, I believe, in the lawsuit. Obviously, now maybe he's got another tweet, but this is the tweet that she mentioned on the show, and this is the tweet here. So has she said she sucked dick to get the job at Kotaku? She did say that. Did she make it clear both here on my show and also just anybody with
what just popped up on the
brain
screen
would know she was being sarcastic?
Wait, let me go back.
What just popped up on the screen there? I didn't read that when this came through.
I misspoke. The tweet refers to doing it to get into the general industry, nothing relevant, but for clarity.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. I thought he was
Both
saying what
here on my show.
Yeah.
And also just anybody with a freaking brain would know she was being sarcastic and she was joking.
But I saw a tweet you made saying that somebody...
That is unbelievable, Cope. Anybody with a brain would know she's joking and being sarcastic. Okay, anybody with a brain would know that everybody else is fucking trolling and being sarcastic as well. It's called the internet.
Exactly.
This is what we do on the internet.
She says a couple of things, right? She says, I suck dick, blah, 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 to get into the game industry. She also set her name to former cam girl. One of these is apparently a joke, but then the other one, she's outright saying she was dead serious. She did actually do that on a live stream. So from a legal perspective, I think basically you could say, well, if she says she was joking about one, but then she outright states that it's a fact, how can we be sure if she's joking or not about everything else she says?
She also she said, if I ever get fired, and Trace, you covered this in your video too, but if she ever gets fired, she'll go back to being back to sex work because at least she gets paid for getting effed. And I'm like,
that's right.
You can't write these things and then have people say that to you and be like, "Whoa, oh my goodness!"
I hope Ron's using that tweet, bro, because that's a banger tweet. Go ahead, Trace.
He said in the video that Smash JT would have to prove that she was serious when she said that, and it's like, no, you fucking moron. Smash JT is not suing. Alyssa Mercantes is suing.
Proof is on
her.
her.
Proof is on her to prove that one, she was joking. Who the fuck? How the fuck can anybody know whether or not you were actually joking? And two, that Smash JT wasn't joking.
Yeah, and even if she hadn't, even if it wasn't an outright statement that she had done the thing that she claims that she was joking about, or claims that is slander to say,
you have to prove that Smash JT damaged your reputation by saying that you suck dick to get into the industry, something you introduced to the
no.
Exactly.
Right. Hold on. It's even further. Here's what people don't understand about defamation lawsuits. As somebody who's actually had to participate in one before. No, it's not just about damaging your reputation. It's damaging your reputation enough to where it has financially. So there's nothing. At no point has Smash done anything that, at least so far as
a matter of fact, Smash, who should she be suing?
Destiny?
Fucking Destiny.
Probably
that's
Destiny.
who the one who was caused you
Yeah.
financial turmoil, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, I like how she threw Destiny in the lawsuit at me, and I'm like, I don't even know anything about that. I covered that in one video, and it was like covering what happened. I didn't.
All you really
maybe she can visit Destiny in jail.
Yeah, oh, bro, this Destiny shit is fucking wild, bro. Like him releasing.
Before we go over that, though,
let's not go down that rabbit hole. Let's stick to the topic. But yeah, you're right.
Just to cover what she's doing with it, it's a bunch of gobbledygook of just words to see if anything can stick. Because the more they throw on there, the more it feels like this is how horrible only me have been to her. So it's all these invented, trumped up charges.
Well, she had to sue you, didn't she? Because you're the only person who's a straight white male who's actually prominent and in America.
Yeah,
and visible.
And visible. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
But you ain't the big guy,
Asmongold.
Smash. You ain't the big guy.
Asmongold.
Well, she's not going to go after people that have all the money in the world to fucking destroy her in the court.
Well, and she probably thought that I wouldn't be able to garner the gaming community to come together.
She thought you were the nice guy who was an easy target, I think.
Yeah.
It's free for her, so it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't affect her anyway.
Allegedly.
It won't be when the verdict comes.
If it gets slapped. Anyway, let's continue. Watch this panic. I love this. And I also love the fact that during this live stream, P Turtle, this guy here on the right, asked her the question. Jaffe interjects, doesn't let her answer. And
he's white nice.
Yeah, and then when P Turtle's like, let her answer, can she talk? He's like, yeah, she could talk, but then you're not letting her talk. What the fuck?
Right. Ashton, you're smiling right now.
Because he thinks she's the
what's
smartest
coming.
person in the room.
Somebody asked you, how did you get into this industry? You said you suck. Is that true? And if not, then I mean, and if it is, then why?
Look at her hesitating too. She's like, "How the fuck do I?"
Is it true she made the tweet, or is it true she did that?
Is it true
You're not her fucking lawyer, Jaffe.
Hold on, wait. Listen to this really quick.
Tweet, which I know it's true because I've seen it. Then aren't they justified in saying that you made it to the top by sucking people?
My guess is it was clearly a joke if you made the tweet.
That's a good guess.
Ad hoc guess.
That's a good guess.
Doesn't matter. You made a joke about one thing, but not about the other.
So I guess the only person on the internet who's allowed to make a joke is Alyssa Mercantes. Right. Everybody else, nope.
How many
times? if I joke that I got my views because I'm black, and then somebody says, "Oh, you got your views because you're black," am I not supposed to be like, "Oh, well, you can't say that"? I never said that.
Because I actually have made tweets where joking about being gay because it's a fucking in joke. So if someone would be like, "Oh, Leon's a flaming homosexual," I was like, "I'm gonna sue him for defamation." I'm straight. Like, no, I've made the fucking jokes on my own ex that I'm a fucking homo.
Yep.
Like, it's.
That's exactly what it is.
Joke or not, it doesn't matter. I have said that. That opens the door to people to respond to it. That's how fucking the internet works.
Yeah, share this. This is her name, as she said it.
Former cam girl.
Which was on the 26th of March last year. Yeah. She said this as her fucking name. Is she joking? Maybe. But now she's on a live stream saying it's true. So the precedent is set. If anything else that she joked about could also be fucking true.
There's so many holes in her story, no pun intended. It's ridiculous, bro. It really is. It's fucking
woman. Just
insane.
stand by what,
stupid woman never
you
said.
And again, you can't say that Smash ruined your reputation when everything Smash has said was referencing something you already said. It's like you already said all of it. All of it.
There's only one reason we know anything about this woman, and it is her own inability to shut the fuck up.
And I forgot what it is called in legal terms. I think Ron or Legal Mindset was explaining this, but it's something about like the opinion of deduction or something like along those lines, where basically the court will recognize certain statements as being plausible if they are within the same kind of framework. So in this sense, if Alyssa Mercantes says as a joke I suck dick to get into the gaming industry, then people formulating opinions around that joke is considered to be legal and okay, because it's only expected for people to deduce that, okay, well, she said she sucked dick to get into the gaming industry. Gee, sounds like she sucked dick to get into the gaming industry. You know, that's an opinion that people are allowed to have, and the law actually acknowledges that. I just forgot what they called it, but that's basically yeah. So let me finish this really quick.
She's very sex positive. So listen, did you say that?
I hate that fucking expression.
That
Sorry.
tweet that you've seen, I think hyperbole is a lost art.
The JT guy.
Hyperbole is a lost art.
She can't even that it could be misinterpreted. She didn't say yes, I was joking.
Really?
Right.
She's still only implying that she was joking.
No.
Or, in fact, exaggerating. Hyperbole is exaggeration.
She doesn't know what hyperbole means. Hyperbole means an exaggeration of the truth for comedic effect. So if she said, I suck dick to get here as hyperbole, that would mean there is truth to it, and she is just exaggerating it.
Exactly, yes.
Wow.
And in fact, for that to even actually take precedence, she would have to have said, I sucked 1,000 dicks when she only did one.
Well, so she's basically saying allegedly that she didn't actually suck the dick, but she might have put it in her mouth a little bit.
She might have given someone a hand job.
Right. She didn't suck the dick, but she just licked the balls, allegedly.
And oh, by the way, her creating a lawsuit has now caused live streams talking about her sucking dicks, by the way. So this is more on her. What she has created.
Well, hey, Alyssa, if that's what you're about, I got to spare $20.
Jesus, Kata. Come on.
All right, bro. This is
I'll bid 40. I'll bid 40.
SNH does not acknowledge the two black people.
Hold on. Wait. I don't know if you can say that, Hypnotic. I don't know if you can say that. It is Black History Month.
That's why I'm on this show.
It is Black History Month. So
as a Black History Month gift, I will pay for you to suck both their dicks on me.
No, it's
like literally on you.
All right. We have
the perfect show.
We have to calm down. We have to calm down the two black people and the tranny, man. This is getting wild. Take a break. Repent, motherfuckers.
Yeah, right.
It's insane, bro. Anyway, really quick, because we got to catch up
tonight. You guys gotta be ready for him.
Lumi, what do you think about all the dick sucking?
I mean, I don't like whores in general, so pretty lame.
Notice how all the black people didn't agree with you?
Hey, as a wise man said, we love hoes. We just can't love hoes.
I thought a wise man said forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza.
Oh, there you go.
I don't want to hear any judgment from any straight white man. These are the most sanctified niggas in public, and then behind closed doors, they have a cruise full of bitches. I don't want to hear none of that. Y'all love
Thank you for the compliment, Atreus.
Not you. You know you can't afford it.
Virgin.
You can't afford it.
Holy shit.
Daddy Ryan. Ryan's got bitches under his cardboard desk.
So Lumi, what do you think about all this? Aside from all the dick sucking.
Alyssa's a joke. This dude's a fucking joke. I think they're just around now for the internet to laugh at them, because what other purpose do they have in life besides crying on camera, saying that she is literally no good at anything? Like, how can you be a failed cam whore that you have to go to game journalism?
Well, she doesn't have any tips.
She knows what it means to be a local rapper now, I guess.
She knows what it's like to be a SoundCloud rapper. There you go.
Yeah.
It's rough out there in these streets for these cam girls, I guess. I don't know.
There's no place on the street for her. She needs to be somewhere else.
The ironic thing is, by the time everything's said and done, the only way she'll be able to make money will be on OnlyFans.
Not even.
Nah, she's getting a little bit too old.
I'm sure there's somebody pathetic enough. I mean, Kata just offered her $20.
She could definitely get a few.
That's too much.
I think she'll get a really high first month, and then it'll just tank after that.
No, no way. No.
Yeah, I do.
The gimmick would be
curiosity would get a lot of people. They won't admit it though.
Sorry, Lumi, what were you saying?
David, fucking Jaffe and his 20 alts don't count as high revenue.
Right.
I mean, anything's better than her Patreon. How's that looking?
Oof, I don't know. It's been a long time.
Speaking of, before we move on, hold on. Fuck David Jaffe, this fucking loser. I want to just cover this really quick because it's the same kind of conversation. So she put out this tweet, and let me see. So this was sent over by Grums. Well, he didn't send it over. He posted it, and then I stole it and then tagged him. Says here, Alyssa Mercantes, supposedly now a redhead. I've noticed that aside from selfies, what makes right-wing grifters the angriest is when I mention how much money they make with no real job or boss to hold them accountable and platforms not enforcing TOS. They are free to rake in cash by peddling lies, spreading hate, and condoning harassment.
Play the clip. Play the clip. Play my video.
Money, print money, cash, money, well, capitalism, raise a bunch of money, more money, heaps and heaps of money, print money, cash, money, well, capitalism, raise a bunch of money, super chat money.
As salty as the sea, calling us no-code names. SJW screaming, but it's money they blame. Burning with envy, they're falling flat. They can't handle the sound of a super chat.
You know what's even more hilarious about that, though?
Real quick, Will, the only way to make that better, you gotta cut out the fucking dancing 8-bit Eric and also slap it in there. Like he's dancing to that song.
I might do. Yeah, all right.
What's hilarious about this is that she genuinely believes that we are upset at like her.
Yeah, she says
talking
angry
about our money. Like
We
she really
laugh.
thinks that we're angry.
I think it's funny as fuck.
Yeah, it's the funniest thing ever. I mean, look at that video.
I
Did I
love
make that
bringing
because I
up-
was angry?
I like bringing up financials just to rub salt in the wound.
well,
'cause
so
they
let's talk
clearly
about
have
that.
a wound.
Let's talk about
Does
that. I
that
think
clip that
there's-
I made come off
I
as
think
angry?
there's something psychologically, how do you say, psychologically off about people who see any reaction to them as anger or hate. It's like, no, you said something stupid. We're talking about it. I'm literally laughing in my video. Me and my audience I'm reading comments roasting you, and you somehow translate that to anger.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I have a fucking bar. Mimi says it perfectly. I have a bar for every night because I know you're watching. It's insane.
Dude, for the last 2 months, I made more on YouTube than I made at my full-time job after taxes. No, we ain't motherfucking angry. We are relishing. It's amazing. Keep talking about it. It fuels us.
I'm angry. Where my money at? I ain't got that shit. Where my shit at?
telling her
I'm making more than Jada, and he's
Brian's making more than me, and he lives in a box.
This will be the 6th month I've paid my rent.
I don't follow
Hey,
her. If
I just bought one of Will the Fans shirts today, by the way. Shout out to
if I did follow her, I would drop the super chat rankings like I promised on Hypnocast. But I don't follow her, so I can't drop the super chat rankings, but I would, especially since the new month dropped and your boy is number 12 in the entire country for the month of January.
Was I on the list at all? Probably not.
No, you suck. You suck.
Don't play
You
games.
suck for money, though.
Where was I last month? Hold on. Last month I was at number. Hold on. It's loading. It's taking forever.
Hey,
It's taking
somebody
too long.
remind
Never mind.
Hypnotic he owed me money for being a DEI hire.
I don't owe you shit. Other than I give you fucking I raid your channel. That's it.
Help a homeboy out, Hypno.
No. Last time I did that, I got robbed.
I don't ever want to hear you say homeboy again.
Don't ever say that
I'm
again.
going to say it more often then. Help a homeboy out. He's over there.
Why is it when Ryan
Oh my
is
God.
homeboy, it sounds like he means like indentured servant?
She'd be angry for December. For December, I was number 7 in the whole country. Damn.
Woof.
I got beat by a pastor. Fuck that bitch. Look at this whole.
Oh, no,
look at this
Smash. You were in January. Yeah, you were number 44 for January.
Look at this bitch, man. Look at this bitch. Hold on, wait, Pastor Maddie Nottage. Look at this. Christ King. Fuck you, bitch.
Hey, don't forget, if she
$30,000.
works
religious
for work,
grifter.
that means she's tax exempt.
Yeah, I know
Oh,
that's
yeah.
disgusting. She's tax exempt, so she gets all that money. Unlike me, I get fucked on half of it, but that's all right. Whatever.
Yep.
I'm
That's
starting
whatever.
a
It's
church.
fine.
I'm finna start selling feet pics, bro.
Now,
This
could
is
you
crazy.
theoretically start a church of Hypnotic? Is that like a thing you could theoretically do?
You
and
can
practice?
you can do
In
that
theory.
technically.
And
Just
practice?
gotta file the paperwork for it.
What
You
do we
could be like the
worship?
Melody Mac
Witches?
of gaming, where you could just praise games as your Lord and Savior.
Yep.
The practice of gooning. We have to.
Everybody
I'm actually
in the chat's roasting
ordained.
me right now because I got beat by Pippa. Everybody. I would have you know, motherfuckers. Okay, I beat Pippa this month, so don't roast me too fast. All right.
Well,
Shout out
where's
to
the
D-Day Cobra.
government
The inauguration was very nice to you. I beat Pippa. I'm number 12. Pippa's not. Where's
Who the
Pippa?
fuck is Pippa?
Ha! Pippa. That's right. I beat Pippa this month, fuckers. See, I'm very consistent. Anyway, I only showed that because I know it angers them. And
I might need
think
to
that
start streaming every day. God damn.
He been told you to do that.
It worked for me.
Work hard, entertain your fans. Focus
Yeah,
on
but
entertaining your
right,
fans.
dude, work. Yeah.
I mean, I'm having a much better time streaming every day than grinding out videos and spending hours on thumbnails.
I keep telling people, man, stream every day. Focus on entertaining your fans. Everything else will come if they genuinely enjoy your content and they like you and support you, and be honest with them. That's it. But you got to be honest to a
my
fault.
internet won't permit me to do it.
Because I've been honest with people, even over Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and everything, and I get hate for it. I don't care. Like, just be honest to a fault. They'll appreciate it.
Be yourself. Be
Let's go
authentic.
back to this tweet. I want to finish the tweet really quick. Then we got to catch up on Super Chats, ironically. Shout out to Alyssa.
I'm number 44, bitch.
I can't hear you from all the way down there. I'm sorry.
Leon, thank you. I almost didn't even bother looking because
Hypnotic's hanging in the top 20
I
with D-Day
went away. I
Cobra
was
and Friday Night
waiting
Lights.
for a moment. I'm like, damn.
So Alyssa Mercantes throws out the most hilarious lie that I've ever heard in my entire life and says that Kotaku was not infallible, but we absolutely could not falsely report information or willfully or knowingly spread lies without serious consequences.
Yeah, you wrote. All she ever did was lie.
Where do you think the Kotaku 404 integrity not found meme came from?
Oh, that's just harassment and mean people, Hypnotic.
I'm sorry. That's true. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, this is the most insane shit that I've ever read somebody tweet in my entire life. And then she says,
convincing herself of it. Like her brain is telling her that this is actual reality. Like she does not look at the Sweet Baby Inc. doesn't do what you think you do story as leaving out vital information to
for sure.
Point.
What about misrepresenting the guy who made Farm Folks?
Oh, that's another one too.
Oh my god!
Didn't she say you don't get to choose how I represent you?
Yeah, you don't choose
Yeah,
how
she said, "I'm not a service. You don't get to choose how I represent you. Goodbye."
It was wild
I
to me.
remember
I'm like,
that.
I could never imagine talking to someone like that. Like that was
Well, let's read this last paragraph because this is the best one. She says, and with people like Mark Kern demanding players to vote with their wallets and not buy games for 2 years until they can force the industry to change, those angry young men now have more disposable income to spend on Twitter and YouTube subs for, you guessed it, people like Mark Kern.
No, for you guessed, comma.
Why don't the people
she
you like
fucked up.
have expendable money? Expendable income.
Oh, because they have integrity, right? So with integrity
Why
means
is
you
it
become
just
broke.
men, by the way, hold up.
You are coping.
Isn't this harassment to Mark Kern by calling him out and singling him out and targeting him?
Oh, for sure.
There's a lot of things.
Well, remember, it's okay to do that to Asians because they're white adjacent.
Got it. That's right. I keep forgetting that. Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I don't know if you guys knew, but you're all young men. Unfortunately, Lumi, you got a dick. I don't know how to tell you. I apologize. Are you seriously?
Hey, it's okay. Since I'm a woman, I can at
Hold
least
on.
choose the size of my strap on.
Hey,
can you say that again?
I mean, I'm a woman, but at least I get to choose the size of my strap on.
There you go.
And clipped.
I just
Let's
wanted to-
they're cemented up. God damn.
I just wanted to see it move. That's all. That's all. The chat is
Concrete
bricked.
it up.
The chat's
Concrete
bricked
it.
right now. Oh man. So yeah, this is absolute cope, and this is why we continue to make fun of these people, because at the end of the day, man, number one, they're allowed to joke about people, but we can't joke about them. Ridiculous, double standards, obviously, hypocrisy. Number two, they are absolutely insane pocket watchers. They are obsessed what people are making on YouTube because they themselves want to be that, but they don't have the ability to do so. And unfortunately, people are really good at sniffing out bullshit, especially on YouTube. I think a lot of YouTube viewers have become very accustomed to sniffing out bullshit due to a lot of bad YouTubers over the years that have just completely made people probably, black pilled in that regard. And they view everything as sus. And I think they should, rightfully so. Unless proven otherwise, you should be suspicious and hold everything with a grain of salt. But yeah, envy's pretty ugly with these people. It's obvious. And it's amazing how she will yell at you or me or whoever. She'll yell at us for making money on YouTube, essentially self-employed, but she's perfectly fine with working for a company and being I don't even know, a 9-to-5 worker or whatever. How is that allowed? But then being self-employed is not allowed. Why are you so angry at the people who are doing YouTube full time? Because you want to do YouTube full time? Is that what it is?
The right opinions.
She wants to have the success and she can't find it, so she's very angry and frustrated. It's actually a very common thing for smaller channels to go through. I think a lot of smaller channels have been there, where it's like I've been there too. By the way, I'm not immune to this. Where I looked at bigger channels and I was like, this isn't fair. Why is everyone else getting attention and not me? And unless you're able to grow out of that and bust your ass and actually put the
that's literally the only solution.
That's the worst.
I think a lot of people are just seeing how disingenuous these people are. I don't think
that's
there's
another
any
thing.
amount of hard work.
That's hand with what I'm saying. They don't want to put the time in because they're being disingenuous. They're like,
and the problem is,
what I'm arguing is, even if they put the time in, it's not going to work.
Yeah, I agree. If she was streaming every day, all it would do is give people a bigger window into what an asshole she actually
There's a
is.
reason why she has to be on Blue Sky. YouTube is a primarily male domain. Women are let me close your ears. Women are primarily the follower group. They will follow a group because it's socially acceptable. They will never challenge it. Men will not follow other men unless he has proof of concept. So when you're a person on YouTube where it's 70% male and you're talking about something, I've seen even tutorial videos where somebody will show you how to fix something. If it don't work, niggas will downvote the fuck out of your video. Like, bitch, this shit don't work, because men don't play that shit. They want proof of concept.
Absolutely.
The way we follow women, though, Atreus, is that there's proof of contraception.
Can we kick him off the stream, bro?
Okay, but when it comes to this whole content creation thing and shit, it's I'm still relatively new because I didn't start taking YouTube seriously as my platform until the middle of summer last year, honestly. And I'm a very go with the flow type of person. So it's half the time I don't even know how I ended up where I am. It's for example, when I met Arch and I was brought onto the Archcast, he just randomly came to one of my Stellar Blade streams. And I was averaging maybe 5 to 10 viewers on my stream.
A lot of people came to Stellar Blade.
Wow, bro. Wow, bro.
Archcast found me, and suddenly he did the thing.
This comment's perfect, by the way. She can't find your bosses to tell on you and get you in trouble because you are your own bosses. That is literally
her boss is YouTube, which is what she's doing here. She's trying to get YouTube to get at you. That's,
But it fails. This is why she says, "Oh, platforms don't enforce TOS, bro." Okay, this is the biggest problem. This is the biggest problem with white liberal women. Okay, they view something as a problem. The person who created whatever platform they view as a problem doesn't view that as the problem. They say that it is within their TOS, and they want to then go to the company and tell the company why they're wrong about their own TOS. It's like YouTube is telling you there's nothing wrong with what people are doing that you are complaining about. Stop complaining. And you're here. Well, actually, this is why it is against your TOS. And let me prove you wrong. It's like, bro, YouTube is the platform.
That's literally Karen arguing with the manager. Karen.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, I'm going to tell you about your own TOS and why you're wrong about them.
Our problem is with capitalism, because the way YouTube is looking at it is listen, nigga, people are literally paying to call in. I mean, not to call in, to have their comments read, roasting your ass. If we can profit off of that, the fuck would we stop them for?
You just gave me a great idea, Trace. Pay to call in.
What?
Bro, I've said this multiple times, bro. Let me close your ears. Liberal. I will not saying that Lumi's a liberal, but liberal white women do not have anything in their daily lives.
Lumi is not white.
Okay, well, regardless.
Disavow.
Mermaids, translucent.
Regardless, liberal white women don't have anything in their daily lives to battle. As a human being, it's hardwired into your DNA to have something to fight because of thousands of years of evolution. You need
or at least something to occupy
against.
your time. Something to
occupy
something.
They don't have anything that is a problem for them. So they lash themselves to black people's problems, gay people's problems, whoever's problems to try to make that their personality because they don't have anything to fight. And
look at feminism.
If you look at Alyssa looks like somebody who has never been told no. And you can tell by the way that she's reacting right now because people in the gaming industry are going, no, we don't fucking like you. And she doesn't know how to handle it.
Yeah, I mean, look at feminism, the way that's crusaded on and on and on, even long after obtaining what they initially wanted. First, it was, we want votes and equal rights for women. Then reproductive control. Now it's men are fucking evil. And now it's we can be men. Fucking insanity.
It's retarded.
They just keep going because they can't handle that they already won everything they wanted. So they just keep fighting and fighting an illusory opponent. Pointless.
Yeah. But personally, myself, I would trade my right to vote to stay home and not have to work. I'd be very happy to do that.
Right there.
You know what they call that, ladies and gentlemen?
I used to be when I was younger, but then I had a kid. I started, looking at issues in the world. And I'm like, wow, this is kind of fucked up.
Nothing turns a woman conservative like becoming a mother.
Everybody in the chat is bricked up off of that, Lumi.
Major bricked. The jiggle physics at the same time and saying you want to stay home and have no right to vote, bro. Ryan is bricked right now. Ryan is bricked. Everybody's bricked, man.
That's why he's brushing his hair. He's trying.
Listen, in all seriousness, amazing topic. Let's catch up on super chats. We gotta let Lumi go soon.